Hello, we're rolling into another episode of the DRH Show. As usual, in each episode, I'll be talking to interesting people within psychology, mental health, and well-being. My brilliant guest for today is a smile expert and an author, Livolsi. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for having me here today. It's really my pleasure.
You know what, Lydie, I've been talking to a range of people since I started this podcast in December of last year, but I've never come across of a smile expert. So this is really an interesting episode. But could you just talk me through your backstory so we can kind of situate your values and how you ended up doing this life work, especially that you've been known as a smile expert. So what's your background?
So basically, my background is on the dental manufacturing side. So I have over 30 years, in practicing dental manufacturing. So I can make crowns, bridges, implants, orthodontics, dentures. I can make all types of dental devices.
Mhm.
So, and all these dental devices contribute to make people look good, to make people get uh, better health. So yeah, my background is about, let's say, dental wellness.
Mhm. And I suppose one of the most appropriate question to ask you as a smile expert, someone who's been working on the dental industry, just like what you've said, you're working to improve dental wellness of people, is let's talk about the importance of smile. Why do we have to make sure that actually we have that winning smile when we engage in conversation with people?
Yeah, we are human beings, and that means we have feelings, we have emotions, and a beautiful smile is really linked to healthy life. It's
Mhm.
not possible to have a beautiful smile if you have bad teeth, right? It's
Mhm.
not it's just a basic. So it's important to have beautiful and healthy teeth
Mhm.
because it helps you. Um, you really it strengthens your self confidence when you
Mhm.
go public, when you're talking to people, you feel more confident. And even in your intimacy, it's not just about going public. You know,
Mhm.
it's how you interact with other people. People will remember maybe the color of your eyes,
Mhm.
maybe your hair, maybe your mouth, maybe your face. But I'll tell you something. If you have bad teeth and bad breath,
Mhm.
people will run away from you and they won't tell you anything about it. They will just skip you like, that's it.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's it.
And also I understand that for the longest of years, this is actually what you're trying to concentrate on, just to ensure that people actually have that confidence and have that smile. And I understand that you also the founder of a company called My Dental Wig. Is that right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the founder of My Dental Wig. My Dental Wig is a Los Angeles based dental manufacturing company.
Mm-hmm.
And what we do is that we really improve how people getting their missing teeth replaced. That the base, the fundamental of the core of our
Mm-hmm.
business is to replace missing teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was able to add on top of that is to really, and with in mind, always trying to help people, always trying to make people's life easier, is
Mm-hmm.
that we also help um, foreign investors, high NW foreign investors to come to United States and live a beautiful life. So
Mm-hmm.
this is basically the core of our business. And that business, we made everything easy, accessible online through
Mm-hmm.
at mydentalwig.com. It's only website mydentalwig.com where you find everything we do.
Mhm. And I suppose one of the questions that you often get asked in this line of work is what causes tooth loss. So I know some people are already aware of that, but for the benefit of the general public, could you just kind of orient us about what causes tooth loss?
What causes, can you repeat the question?
Sorry, what causes tooth loss?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, basically, tooth loss has, it's either by accident,
Mm-hmm.
which unfortunately can happen,
Mm-hmm.
or by cavities. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when people don't go check, get those dental check with their dentist to get their cleaning done, and they build up cavity, and little by little, the cavity will really destroy the tooth, and
Mm-hmm.
it's end up either getting fillings, and
Mm-hmm.
even after some, depending upon how the bacteria has destroyed the tooth, then the tooth needs to be replaced. And sometimes before, I mean, the dentist really tries to keep the tooth. At the end of the day, nothing will replace the strength of a natural tooth, even an implant. This is really something that people need to understand. Nothing will replace the strength of a natural tooth. That's why dentists will do
Mm-hmm.
the best to keep the tooth by like the filling. And if after some time the filling is not enough, maybe the crown,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes even the crown is not enough, the tooth needs to be pulled. And
Mm-hmm.
when the tooth is pulled, then we have a gap.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where my dental work fits in. So we are really expert in replacing missing teeth. We can replace from one missing tooth to all
Mm-hmm.
missing teeth.
Exactly. And I was also looking at your website right now, and I've noticed that there's actually called a buy once, smile forever plan. Could you tell me how it works and what exactly does it involve?
Yeah, in fact, what happened with that, I found that from the beginning, when I got into the dental industry, my vision, my goal was to solve missing teeth on the planet. So I
Mm-hmm.
always have that in mind. How can I help people? You know, to make something, to know that, oh, now there is no worry about losing any tooth. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I created this buy one, smile forever. Buy one, smile forever. It's like its name. You buy one time
Mm-hmm.
and you smile forever. It's a membership that it's with a monthly payment as low as right now. It's, I think it's like $80 per month, and
Mm-hmm.
it comes with replacing all your missing teeth on one jaw every 3 months. You have a new dental wig done, and it comes with all your smile care needs that will be shipped every month or every 2 or 3 months, depending upon the product. So we will ship your toothbrush, electrical toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, the flossing.
Mm-hmm.
All dental need will be shipped to you. And every 3 months, 3 years, one of our dental week technologists will come to your place, get your impressions, go back to the lab, make everything, come to you, try out, go back to the lab, finish it, come to you, deliver it. And if
Mm-hmm.
you need adjustments, it will come back and adjust it. It's like a turnkey, worry free about teeth missing. We put all this into one single membership. So there's no problem anymore. And it doesn't matter how many teeth are missing during the process, as long as you're making your monthly payment, you'll get your missing teeth replaced all your life. How is it?
But it sounds really fascinating, the range of services that you offer. And thank you for explaining that to us. I'm sure a lot of listeners who are interested in dental work would visit your website. But I just want to explore more about earlier we already touched upon this, but I just want to explore more about the benefits of looking after teeth. Could you please talk more about its benefit on our well-being and our wellness?
Yeah, I mean, again, well-being, and here we said dental wellness, but the reality is that good health starts in your mouth. No matter what you do, you can exercise, do everything, sleep well, but if you have bad mouth, your health will never be good. So, and we have people who were looking for a job, and right after they get the dental wig, they call back, they say, thank you so much, I got my interview. Why? Just because they walk into the interview with confidence, completely boost. They say, oh, now I feel I'm a man. These are, this is those type of emotions. And this is really what makes my heart, Lydie, you did it. You did. When I see people happy, I see those clients, 80 years, crying. And I say, why are you crying? You don't imagine. I was thinking that I would end my life with this ugly mouth. Now see how I look. And they're 80. So, and our clients are from 18 to, there's no age. About missing teeth, it starts earlier. So it's really about how we help people improve the quality of their life. And most of the time, when they get their missing teeth replaced, then they go back to work on their well-being in general.
Exactly.
So they have this self-confidence that help them build up, find a job, for those youth or for elderly people. They say, okay, now I can go out in my community and I can speak out to people because I'm not ashamed anymore. And they eat. They will start chewing properly because this is another aspect of having healthy teeth. My dental is not just helping you getting that beautiful smile, it also allows you to chew properly. Myself, I have one dental wig on my lower jaw and one dental on my upper jaw. And you see, do you see it? No.
No.
And I will tell you something, I just can't imagine how people chew with missing teeth in their mouth. You see what I mean?
Yes. So it's good that you're trying to communicate to us how important looking after our dental, looking after our teeth, basically. But it basically ties down to looking after our physical health, because it is linked to our mental health and well-being. Now, as I was looking at your website, I also realized that you wrote a book, and it has a clever title: If Teeth Loss and Chewing Loss Led to Memory Loss, What About Root Canal? It's a very interesting title. So do you suggest that the root canal affects our well-being?
Oh, absolutely. The process of getting a root canal is simple. A root canal treatment is when you have like some kind of abscess in your tooth, and the dentist needs to go inside the root and treat it. And the problem with the root canal treatment is that, it's like a web, you see? And what the dentist needs to do is to go and clean up that web, remove all the bacteria. And it's not always, and then seal. You see what I mean? And it's difficult to say, okay, the web was completely clean up. It's that way is the problem. And so after the cleanup is done, then you have the post inside the root canal, and then a crown on top of the root canal. And then you're done. However, if before that crown, before the post, the bacteria wasn't cleaned completely, what do you think the bacteria is doing? It's continuing eating inside. You see what I mean? And at the end, you will see the crown will the customer will lose the crown because the root canal doesn't hold anymore. And when the crown falls like this, what do you think did it?
I suppose Yeah, the bacteria. Yeah.
Yeah, and the bacteria, the bacteria here in the mouth are very close to the brain
Mm-hmm.
and very close to the heart.
Mm-hmm.
That one it's really important. And back then in the dental industry, it was like, let's instead of pulling the tooth, let's do a root canal,
Mm-hmm.
and it helps keep the tooth longer, because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, no matter what, almost sure one day that tooth will be pulled. Period. And right now, because at that time the implant wasn't really developed like now.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question in the dental industry is, let's get that tooth pulled, and the patient will get the implant.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, the truth is that when you have these bacteria inside, the best way is for your health is
Mm-hmm.
to get that tooth pulled. Why? Because after extractions, you get a antibiotic, to make sure there is no other bacteria stays in your body system.
Mm-hmm.
But when you keep something like this in your mouth, it still keep, and you'll listen to people's story. They will say, "Oh, I keep taking antibiotic every time because I have a pain, I have this infection coming up." Why? Because it's very difficult to treat a tooth completely
Mm-hmm.
with a root canal. And why? And the bacteria continue in the body system to destroy your body. You don't see it, but when you start seeing the impact, it's almost too late.
Mhm. And I suppose you talk more about this in greater detail about your book. So when we upload this video, I will actually put a link to your book. Now I'll just
Yeah, the
try
book is
to
here.
pick one of your statements that I also found on the internet. You said that your teeth are not close to your brain by accident, and I suppose you already touched upon this earlier, but I just wanna explore more whether there's a link between a healthy teeth and a mental health.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say when you have uh, cavities on your upper teeth. Let's just go with the upper because the upper is here,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't get those bad teeth treated or pulled. The bacteria will move very fast like this. Just look at how I'm doing. It's as easy as it's away. And then when I say your teeth are not closed to your brain by accident, it means like really the first place of making sure your brain is working very well is here. It's not your eyes. No.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
here. Make sure that this hole is healthy. It's crucial for people for well-being. It's crucial for everything, for your heart. And like I'm originally from Africa, and
Mm-hmm.
the definition of the mouth is the buffet of the world. Why? Because this is the place where you get every good things from the world. You
Mm-hmm.
taste them here first. So you just need to make sure that this place is very healthy, because when it's healthy, and what do we have here inside? Your teeth. When your teeth are healthy, when you can chew properly, it helps the blood pressure in
Mm-hmm.
your body system. And those studies have shown that chewing loss and memory loss are connected.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's not even just the smile, it's really about your ability to chew.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people will do is they will try to fix, to get the front teeth replaced, and
Mm-hmm.
they still have back teeth lost. And
Mm-hmm.
that's also why I created this Buy One Smile Forever, where we replace per jaw, not per tooth. Which means if you have one missing tooth here on the front and teeth lost on the back, the price is the same. It doesn't matter. We'll replace all of them in one set. Why? Because we know for a fact that will allow you to eat, to chew properly. And this is how you improve the quality of your life. You improve your well-being. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. So I think what's important to what the important takeaway on this conversation is that we have to look after our lifestyle, our diet, and ultimately our teeth, because it influences our mental health and well-being. And you've clearly explained that all throughout this interview. And we also understand that you offer a range of services, and if listeners would like to avail of your services, they can actually go to your website. I'll put the link to your website later. Now, we're actually nearing towards the end of this interview, but I just want to ask you if there's one aspect of your work that you know people would like to know, what it is that they should know about your work.
I mean, first of all, we deliver the best quality product with satisfaction. I will never say 100% satisfaction, because it's like saying that everybody will be satisfied. But finger crossed, we still have those, our customers are really happy with our work. And it's really high-end products. We use the best product, and we offer these specific services where we come to people's house. So it's not like they are going to coming to our office or our store. We made things very easier for them. We come to you. So this is what people must understand. The first thing, we come to you. Everything is happening in your house. And what people should know about what we do is that basically people try to understand why dental and EB5 and US visa, right? Because how can you sell a dental and US visa? This is another story, because it's really related to my own experience, how I came to the United States from Paris. I came to the United States from Paris as a French investor. And I started from scratch my business here in Los Angeles. And coming as a French investor, I found out that there were nothing into place to help foreign investors. So I had my lawyer and I had my CPA, but it's not enough. You see what I mean? So I needed to go back to college. And English is my fourth language, right? Yeah, and I said, okay. And I have my store in downtown LA. And I took my accent reduction classes. I took all these ESL, English as second language courses, and I aced them all. Then I asked myself, why American entrepreneurs are the wealthiest entrepreneurs in the planet, in the world. And I start to look and see what they do, try to mimic them. You know, when you mimic somebody that you admire, you have a chance to do what they do. And I understand that, in fact, everything right now is happening online. And I said, I have to find a way to make my business only online. You know, so I was paying for those spaces everywhere. I say, no, Amazon doesn't have any store. Facebook doesn't have any store. Then I said, okay, I have to find a way. So I set up everything so that it's online. I even created my Dental Wig app, which is the upgrade version is coming up, because we paused it to upgrade it, so it will to make things customer experience really amazing, where they will just turn like this, click, and get everything. So what I want people to know is that beside this replacement of missing teeth, I created this fantastic turnkey EB5 visa for foreign investors who are looking for the easiest, fastest, and transparent way to come here to the United States to get access to the United States market and get the US green card. I can help them with that needs from A to B, from A to Z,
Mhm.
really based on my own experience. So I have this entire EB5 team, experienced EB5 team on place where they can handle everything from those investors. They don't have to come here and struggle as I did. See what I mean?
Okay, so basically, your life story is all about, trying to improve people how they feel about themselves, and also trying to but basically improve their lifestyle and their choices in life. Now, this is my final question with you, Lydie. Do you have any future plans? I know you've just published a book, but do you have any other speaking engagement?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Right now, I was asked to speak in it's a ultra high net worth event in Monaco or in Dubai. But the reality is that, as I mentioned earlier, I always look at my entrepreneurs that I admire, like Jeff Bezos. I admire him, all these guys. You don't see them traveling for public speaking right now. They focus on building their companies, right? So my focus right now is really about expounding my company. Of course, on the future, in the in few months or maybe few years, 1 or 2 years, I can start traveling when I'm sure that my business is running correctly, because especially with the EB5, the USCIS, even though it's a system, it's really under the scrutiny of the US government. And the person here responsible of how things are going, it's me. Even though it's an investment of money into a business, at the end, it's really about one foreign investor and me, person to person. And yeah, and I want my EB5 investors to know that I will always be there for them and help them until they get it done.
I can see you're really passionate about the kind of business that you do, and you're passionate about trying to help people. But unfortunately, our time is up, Lydie. But thank you for sharing with us your expertise as a smile expert, as a dental practitioner, as an author. We look forward to hearing more about your work, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dennis. It's my pleasure. So again, you have my book here, which is available on Amazon. Just go and you have it in Kindle version or printed version. I'll be more than happy if you have it to sign it and read it. It's not very important. It's just a matter of having this idea of this question about root canal and memory loss. It's crucial for your health, for your well-being. Thank you so much for having me here. My pleasure.
Thank you.